So today is a prime example of what my husband says, that when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. When we ladies play games with you and we don't just come out straightforward and tell you exactly what we're wanting or being honest about what we're feeling, truly, that what ends up happening is that we do this weird manipulating facade stuff that where y'all don't play that. Y'all don't do that. You're like, I'm straightforward. I'm simple. This is what you asked for. This is what I'm going to give you. And this is what happens when you do just that, as far as us ladies go.
When I decided that I was going to tell him that I wanted a divorce, I texted my therapist, our marriage counselor, and I was like, I need to tell him that I want a divorce, but I want to do it in a session so that there's like a mediator present. Got us in like ASAP, like 2 days later. And I walked in knowing that I was going to ask for a divorce. And so we sit down in our session. It's like really tense, really awkward. My ex was sitting there like, so why do we have an emergency session? The therapist was like, Jamie, do you want to start? And I just started crying. And I was like, I want a divorce. You know, it's hard for me to like say the words. I was like, I'm done. I want a divorce. He sat there quiet. I'm sitting next to him crying. He didn't move. He didn't look at me. He didn't react at all. He just was stone cold. And eventually our therapist was like, would you like to respond? So he responded right away. And he's like, fine, let's just go ahead.
What makes this moment stand out is how differently.
So you went in there with the intention that you're going to blow this man's whole life up, and then all because you want a reaction out of him. Imagine if a man did some crap like that to you. And then you're like, wait, nah, but that's what you said you wanted. I'm so confused. Why would you say something when you didn't mean it? Yeah. Why would you say something when you didn't freaking mean it? I can't wait to see what happens with this, what he does. Like, because, yeah, I could even imagine, okay, if my husband sat me down, sent us to some emergency therapy thing, and then said he's done and wants a divorce, I would be stunned. I would be shocked too. I wouldn't know what to do. What? Are you kidding me? Like, that's crazy. The difference is that we think that they're going to respond how a woman would respond, because what I would do, baby, what did I do? How can I help it? Let's work this out. But what men are like, well, if that's really truly what you want, then I'm going to give you that. Like, I can't believe that you would take it this far.
Well, I believe men mean what we say. So if we say it,
yeah.
if I say something, I'm not going to bring you all the way over there to tell you something that's not. And I think that y'all perceive it. I think that you would perceive me meaning what I say as not meaning what I say, because when women speak, they don't mean what they say.
Yeah.
That, wait, hold on, there's got to be some room around here. And she thought that he was going to read that in her, and it's us didn't.
Thinking that men work the way that we do. No, honey. That's why he stood there stone cold, because you just shattered his whole world. Probably he's probably out having a job,
or made his day.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, in hindsight, definitely made his day for sure. But yeah, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I'm getting warm already with this one.
And I just was like, I looked at my therapist and I was just like kind of stunned. Like, I knew that I was ready to leave that day, but I couldn't believe that was his reaction. There was no empathy. There was no compassion. There was no like wanting to fight for us, which I didn't think that there would be. But, you know, you just always hope that like one last try, you know. We went home that night. We didn't speak.
For what though? So that she could break them again?
Yeah. We don't know we're doing it. This is what is so crazy, is we don't know that we're doing that. We put men through tests, okay? And what you would have done if he did do the right thing, but this is how you know that you need some work on yourself, is because what you don't know is that you would have done it again. Like, if he had done that, you would have took all that you could, get all the stuff that you want out of it, and then find something else to manipulate him again, to make him lower than, to push him down into a minuscule, not a man anymore, because we just can't help it. We're that controlling and we're that selfish and we're that evil.
Emotional
like we
terrorism.
don't know that we're that, but we do. We just, if we can, we're going to make you as less of a man that we possibly can put you into, especially if you haven't healed things within yourself. And that's why you end up like this. Like, this is crazy. This is so crazy.
He slept on the couch. I woke up and went to work the next day, came home. He was playing PlayStation that night. I sat next to him. We hadn't talked in 24 hours. And I said, can we talk about what happened yesterday? And he was just playing, just looking straight ahead. And he was like, what's to talk about? In my mind, I'm thinking, this is our last ditch effort to like steer this ship around, you know? And I was like, so what are we going to do? And he just kept playing. And he was like, I already got an apartment. I already took my name off of the lease. He had done things within that 24 hours. He had opened up the filing folder of his single man life and went ahead and
she divorced her husband. Then
yeah, he's out. Like, I just can't imagine. We always have to put it on the other side. Like, what if a guy did that to us?
What was she going to do if he wanted her back? Was she going to not deal with the guy she was cheating on him with? Because clearly she has to be cheating. She has to have.
If she's willing to divorce,
she has to have a backup,
or have someone she's got her eyes on, some piece of meat somewhere that's willing to get you. Like, and that's what it is. Like, we always have some sort of backup, or you truly are just tormenting this guy because you're tormented yourself. Like, we can't help but tear down somebody else when we are wicked within. Like, truly, we if we aren't healed from any of our mess, we're gonna put that on our guys, and we're gonna force them into the tiniest non-existent man almost, and to where they want to go. Like, it's crazy. But I'm proud of this man that he within 24 hours he was like, I'm not playing with you anymore, I'm out. Like, and look how funny it is that now she's like, wait though, but I can't believe it. Like, what? Like, yeah, because he's not putting up with your crap. Like, that's
so in your eyes there was no way to reconcile that what you believe is that he dodged a bullet.
Oh, 100%. I think he dodged a bullet, and I think that it clicked that because she probably had been doing you don't just jump straight to that. You've been doing some crazy manipulating mess where, like, for you to end up doing this ploy, this final game that you're doing here, you've been doing this to him. You've been doing games to him. The fact that he just sat there like, this trick really took it there. I'm done. She really wants to do that. This is it. Like, this is crazy. Because for a man to get to that point, she had to have been doing some things to him already, playing games already, threatening things already. Like, that's crazy. And you know what's so funny is that we forget that men hold the say of if it's a relationship or not. We forget that because we're too busy trying to have control, too busy trying to be masculine. We get tricked into thinking that we're the ones that are in charge of if it's a relationship or not. No, honey, it's the man's choice. We're just in charge if and when we give it up to him, when we decide to give it to him, you know? Like, no, they're in charge of if it's a relationship or not, though. So these whole games and control all you want to, but at the end of the day, it's his choice of if he wants to be in a relationship with you or not. And that's why it drives us nuts when we deal with men that we give ourselves up to, but yet aren't giving us a relationship. But we can't stand it because, but I gave you the thing that I can control and it didn't work. And that's what it is, why we drive ourselves nuts over it, because we're trying to play these crazy games, but it's a losing game, honey, because at the end of the day, a man is only going to be with you if you're worth anything. A man is only going to stay in a relationship if it's worth anything. It's innate in them. God built them that way. They can't have a lasting relationship with somebody who isn't meant to be in a lasting relationship, you know? And so that's what it is. We got to get over it. Like, we have to understand amongst women that men hold the key to a relationship. We hold the key to our legs opening. Okay.
The hardest part was realizing he had already moved on.
Ended a 12-year marriage because she had ChatGPT analyze her husband's coffee grounds, and it told her that he was cheating. I only wish I was kidding. According to Greek City Times, she snapped a pic of her husband's leftover coffee grounds in the bottom of his mug, uploaded it to ChatGPT, and asked the AI to read them like some sort of cheater, with a younger woman whose name starts with the letter E. But the wife was not playing around. Told him to leave, told the kids that mom and dad are getting divorced, and when the husband refused to accept this separation, she hit him with chatbot reading your coffee mug is the final straw. The coffee ground, it's not a psychic, it's not a therapist, and it's not even an expert.
I'm going to actually post this because this is super vulnerable for me, and
I thought you would like that.
Y'all could be single. It's fine. Like, y'all, this is... Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? This is what we're at now? All right, boys. I get why you're like, nah, you know what? I'm out. I don't need a girl. You know what? It's actually pretty nice out here. Wow, look at them robots over in China. Like, that seems pretty nice. I might as well try that because these hoes crazy out here. This is nuts. This is bonkers. You'd even tell your kids that.
No.
You're insane. This poor guy that chose you and had children with you, you're psycho. What?
Wow.
I can't even fathom that. That is insane, dude. Oh my gosh. Y'all, okay, I have a quest for you, if you don't mind. If y'all could, I don't know if YouTube lets you. Does YouTube let you in the comments put links to things?
Yes.
If y'all see something crazier than that, send it, because that's psycho. That's psychotic. I cannot believe. How does that even relate? I can't even, my brain can't put together how coffee grounds have anything to do with cheating. I don't get it. Like, I genuinely don't understand how that makes sense. So if there's something crazier, please put a link in the comments so we can see that.
Well, one thing that is similar to that you can say that used to torment you could say are dreams.
Oh my gosh,
so
dreams, that's so real.
Somebody in the comments, not, you know what I'm saying, I don't like to hijack your audience, but somebody in the comments, please tell stories of a time a woman used a dream and thought that dream,
my poor
somehow...
husband, I used to do this all the time. God bless him but I just thought it was real. Like, I would wake up mad at him, like, oh my gosh. And now when I have them, I'm like, babe, I had a dream again. Like, it was horrible. Like, I can't, you're not that. Let me not believe it. Like, it's crazy. But women tell other women, nah, it's real, girl. Oh my, you know what that means? You need to go see what he's doing. You need to check on that. Nah, that's real. A dream is letting you know what it is. Are you kidding me?
What if
he also had 3 legs? What about that? What about that part of the dream? It's real. It's true. And then he flew away on a that part's true too. What are we talking about here? But now I just understand the bat-ish craziness of what we do. Like, why? What are we doing? What are we doing? But I think that the deeper part of it all is what we do as ladies is that we're just trying to find any excuse. You're trying to find any negative. You're going to this man's coffee grounds. That's how good that man had to be, that you had to go to his coffee grounds. What are you talking about? What? Like, talk about self-sabotage. That's insane. Like, but we have some work to do, ladies, badly. And amongst ladies, we need to say how crazy that is. That's crazy.
Do you think that guy dodged a bullet?
I can't talk. Are you kidding me? She needs to go in a loony bin. Like, for real. They don't have those anymore. But Y'all, I'll see y'all later. I can't do anymore.